The richest man in Babylon. That's what we're going to share about today and dissect one lesson at a time, his fundamental principles that he used in order to become the richest man in Babylon, and why those lessons are going to help you get to $10,000 per month. So stay tuned to the video, stick around, because it's going to be a very exciting series that we're about to dive into now. For those of you who are new, what we do is that we help you get to $10,000 per month. And we show that to you by breaking down the inner game of business, the things that you have to do on the inside in order for the outside to change. Just to give you a quick context of who the richest man in Babylon was, according to the parables. There were two guys, friends, long-term friends, Bansir and his friend. Now, Bansir was a chariot builder, which means that he built it. I don't know if I could put a picture up right now of a chariot, C-H-A-R-I-O-T. I think it's one R. Probably it could be two R's. And he would build these, and there was one day where he just became frustrated. He just became sick and tired of his current situation. And stick around, because this is going to help you get to $10,000 per month. The lessons in this, so just hang with me. Bansir was very discouraged and annoyed and disgusted at his current financial situation. He hated that another person like him, that did everything like him in terms of they slept the same, they used the toilet the same, they showered the same, all of that the same, could enjoy the finest things of life, experience the best of what the world has to offer. Yet, he and many others like him and his friend had to suffer and struggle. And so through this conversation with his friend, and they were just dissecting, why is it that we have to struggle and they can enjoy? Why is it that they can enjoy and we have to struggle? This is the first lesson that came from that, is that it helps to have a partner, a friend, or someone that you can communicate with about philosophies, about wisdom, about concepts, principles around models, for example, because you are an entrepreneur, around models that work and that do not work, so you guys can just come together and find out what is it that you are missing in your day-to-day activities, mindset, thinking. And this happens through conversation, because what you see, someone else sees different. And that'll help when you guys come together. So him and his friend were chatting, and they realized through the back and forth chatter that the only reason they don't have the wealth that they wanted is because they did not go to the wealthiest person and ask them how they got their wealth. Light bulb moment went off. It's like, wait, let's go find the richest man in Babylon and let's ask him how he got his wealth. So Arkad, the richest man in Babylon, and Bansir ended up meeting each other, and Bansir asked him and said, look, why is it that you have all the wealth that you have and we have to struggle? And Bansir, or Arkad agreed to take them through a series of lessons. And in this video, we're going to break down the first principle. Now, you might be asking, where the heck is this story coming from? It's coming from this book, The Richest Man in Babylon. And as you can see, I have a napkin as a bookmark, because I don't have for some reason, don't have a bookmark anymore. So, and also on top of that, if you can see, you also do want to treat your book as a tool. So you want to write in it and just write down your thoughts, whatever thing stands out to you. Number one, he said and shared, the number one, for every 10 pennies that he received, he put 1 penny aside and left it in a bag. So 10 pennies would come into the bag and he'd only take out 9. Tomorrow 10 would come in, he'd only take out 9. Now there's 2 left. The next day 10 would come in, he'd only take out 9. Now there's 3 left. And he just kept doing that over and over and over and over again. And this was something interesting. He said that you'll come to realize that the 9 that you live on is more than enough, and you can actually survive and live most of the time as normal as you did before. When you're using all 10, you might have to adjust a few areas of your life to accommodate for the 9, but you realize that it's not that much different. by just putting 1 penny of the 10 aside every day, or every time you make that 10. You know your situation better than I do. So whatever you decide to do in terms of how you want to get there, I completely support you. I would encourage you to start. The one most important action that you can do is start to put money aside. And only 10% is enough. And this is why. Because it will start to show and prove to yourself that you can accumulate wealth. Now, we all can still get better at this. I can still get better at this. Now, I might be able to put a little bit more. Sometimes you might be able to put a little bit less. Or sometimes I might be able to put a little bit less based on what's going on in your life. As long as at the top of your mind, you are focusing on, when I get 10 pennies coming in, I'm only going to use 9 and I'm going to put 1 to the side. And that's what is shared in this book that I'm sharing with you. Now, the reason why I'm doing a book series on this book is because, as simple as this thing is, the wisdom has been so profound, has been a complete smack through the face to me, because I started to realize that sometimes we, including myself, and the best remedy that I've learned is to just keep things simple. And that's what this book does. And that's what that first lesson is. Keep it simple. Just put 10% to the side and act like it never exists. That is going to help you get to $10,000 per month a lot faster. Why? Because there's another book just came to mind. Another book called The Trick to Having Money is Having Some, or something like that. And it just spoke about when you can start just accumulating a little bit, your abundance mindset can also improve, which can allow you to bring in more money. And if you do like reading, you'll probably pick up the book and read it for yourself. I'm going to share with you guys the things that can help you get to $10,000 per month as a book review for this book. So with that being said, appreciate you for watching. Comment below if there is something that you feel you could have done better in this video, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.